Great story of from a French fry brand, a flavored French fries brand to an international brand. Can you chronicle for us the story, Joe Mag, of how Potato Corner became the success that it is today?
Well, I'll talk about that in a while, but I'll talk to you about why I almost lost my way because of Rosalinda. No, because 2 years ago, as I was driving around BGC, I noticed some buildings with big letter W's. Alam mo, pag binaligtad ko yan, magiging M yan eh. So, kept on talking about pwedeng M yan, pwedeng M yan. So, I forgot about Potato Corner for a while. What will I do to make those, to make what Rosalinda did, no? Then I realized one evening, hey, Doris na pala was doing these things. Kasi when I drove to Manila one time, there were already buildings with M. So, okay na ako. So, I had a chance to concentrate on Potato Corner. And that's the essence of Potato Corner. It's focus. All these years after the first store in Potato Corner, it was just Potato Corner for me and nothing else. And if John-Luc is cutting edge in the bake shop, Potato Corner is cutting edge in French fries. So, I agree with him 100%. And that's all I did for the last 24 years. And today, well, because of franchising, we have 150 stores outside the Philippines and 700 stores in the Philippines. If not for franchising, I wouldn't be talking here in front of everybody today. I love franchising. Our second store was franchising. And I believe when you're in the cutting edge of something, you learn more about the business, you learn about French fries, you learn about franchising. It's only when you start to learn the rules of the game, when you can say to yourself that you're the master of that game, it's when you can see the things that need to be changed so that you can be better than competition. So, focus, being cutting edge, and always playing a better game than what benchmarks are all about. So, that's all I do. All I think about is I know the benchmarks. I learn what the benchmarks is. I learn what the best practices are, especially for franchising because it's helped us a lot. So we continue to make it better. How can we make franchising better? How can we make running the business better? Especially in the Philippines, you can be as creative you are in franchising because you know why? There is no rules in franchising in the Philippines.
John, very interestingly enough, we're talking about the idea of French fries. And when we talk about it, I mean, it's just almost like, well, kay Steve din, coffee yan, di ba? I mean, how did you keep moving up to 700 stores and then you're still keeping an edge? Because people, if you think of Filipinos, gagayahin mo na yung French fries concept mo, di ba? I'm sure that you've always had people trying to compete with you by copying what you're doing, but you still keep on moving ahead with the French fries and opening up 700 branches. What's been that? What have you been doing in terms of focus to make sure that you're ahead of the game from this competition?
Kasalanan ng McDonald's at saka ng Jollibee yan. Because I always thought they were always better than us. So I just kept on learning and trying to be better at what we're doing because I knew ang layo ng partida ng Jollibee at saka McDonald's. Hindi ko na mahahabol yan. So we played a game that was comfortable to us na lang. And then because of that focus, it turns out, in the last 7 years, lahat ng nagiging partners namin sa business ng Potato Corner, here and abroad, were our customers when they were barely teens, when we started the business. Our customers are now our business partners. And that's the trend continuing every year and every year. That's why every year is a record year for Potato Corner. So those who are thinking about entrepreneurship, consider franchising. Because franchising can move you several steps because you don't have to do all the mistakes that a startup entrepreneur will do. Your franchisor will help you move you several steps so that you don't have to pass and make those mistakes that a lot of startup businesses have done.
Thank you so much, Joe.